The only skepticism that I have when it comes to this is what are the offenses that they did?
Well, they had one.
Like everybody gets to live like this.
Yeah. Like, is it a luxury to have? Well, I say luxury. Um, is this the only
Well,
prison?
coming from us, this is a luxury.
Well, for them, this is
Yeah.
all they know. So I wouldn't expect for them to complain
Right.
about having these type of living spaces. But is this the only one like this out there? What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
And we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
It's not for the prison to judge or to punish. We have to interact and be human. I think it's as simple as that.
It's not for them to judge or punish. It's for them to interact with them.
Would like you to, look beyond the facilities. It's not the most important thing.
So this is the cell. Every cell is similar. And here we have the kitchen, where I used to prepare the food. You can see here.
Look like ain't nobody live there.
That's a really important principle in Norway, which talks about that taking someone's liberty away and taking them away from their family, away from their community, that in of itself is the punishment. So life inside prisons should look as normal to life in the community as possible.
And in here, you have this washing room. You can wash the clothes and dry it.
Staying in a maximum security prison is not a normal life.
And yeah, because at the end of the day, people lose. When they say they lose all rights, they literally lose all rights. You could just walk, breathe, and sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your regular day-to-day basis. But they give these guys a chance to have a reality check that they can still live their lives without feeling like it's being taken away. You know what I'm saying? Because some people forget. I ain't going to say they forget how to do certain things, but because it's never in their norm environment, it's not their way to just want to go about and do things any longer, you know?
Yeah, even the way that they speak to them here, like telling them chow to come eat, you know, it's like they're locking them up in cages. They're going to act like animals. You know, they're going to break out, you know. So, but I mean, the only skepticism that I have when it comes to this is what are the offenses that they did?
Well, they had one.
Like everybody gets to live like this.
Yeah, like is it a luxury to have? Well, I say luxury. Is this the only
coming
prison?
from us, this is a luxury.
Well, for them, this is all they know. So I wouldn't expect for them to complain about having these type of living spaces. But is this the only one like this out there, or do you guys make sure every single prison is set up to this extent to where they can be comfortable, do their time, and then get out? You know?
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, everybody do this.
Right.
What about the people with the
more like bigger crimes?
Yeah, like do they still are they still able to come out of their room as they please, or like how is it?
It's almost like they didn't do nothing wrong.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know.
You're just wearing normal clothes.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
that's
allowed. You can wear whatever you want.
Ain't not a number.
But that's also an ambition, to reduce the feeling of being in a prison as much as possible. That's the normality principle.
How you can normalize the correctional setting for individuals to transition out, bigger challenge in our system, but definitely something to think about. The commissary, the stores, where an individual actually gets to go to a real store and pick out commissary items. I think that's a good adds to the normalization.
Yeah, because some of the prisons and jails, they have to wait days. I think, judging off of experience of having relatives in prison and jail, they have to wait. Like, I know I would order the what is it called? It's called a care package, right? Something like that. And they will have to wait till like the next week to receive it.
Because they got to be evaluated and all that stuff.
Yeah,
then you got people who don't have the funds to get the food they want to get, so they're starving. And we know what happens when a person is not eating. They want to take. You know what I'm saying? Because who wants to feel that way? You know what I'm saying?
And who are they taking from? And so that creates beef. And I call it modern day plantations. That's what I call it.
This is and now you guys heard us speak on this. This is two different worlds right here. Two totally different worlds.
Two different.
We think this is the most important part. Dynamic security sounds like a very fancy thing, but it's really just having a normal interpersonal relations between the officers, or all staff really, and the inmates. Every inmate has a primary contact officer, and every officer had to have 2 or 3 inmates that he is the contact officer for. That was the ambition, from guard to also be a social worker. The main subjects at the academy: ethics, psychology, communication technique, criminology, law, human rights. Of course, they do learn self-defense. They do learn extraction techniques. They do learn to work as a team. But that's not, that's not the major components. It's about how do you treat people.
Then you're talking about the officers.
My family always think that I just play games, because that's why I like very much to play games. So I often play cards and stuff with inmates.
I know in some states it's forbidden and will have consequences for you if you interact with inmates as a staff member. Quite the opposite here. We expect and demand an interaction between staff and inmates.
It's kind of friendship with someone, and to see the progress and see the changes, that's the best with the job.
The contact officer is, for example, sitting down with you and making you a future plan. So what steps by steps to become a free man.
From day one?
Yeah.
So the officers need to know everything about the system and give advice to the inmates about the future, what steps should they take.
Photos of my daughter, big love of my life. I've been here for 1.5 years, but I was transferred from a prison in Brazil. You can compare that to come from hell to heaven. So
He's transferred.
It's a big difference. The guards, first of all. In Brazil, the guards are...
I've never heard of that before.
Neither have I.
Transferred to a whole nother country?
I don't know how that worked, but
I've heard of in-state, but not even out of state if they had a certain charge in another state. But
yeah.
I've never heard of out of the country transfers. Unless he got deported, maybe.
Really clueless on this one, see.
Yeah, I don't know.
The more you feel bad and weakness, the more they feel good. Here you have the guards, you know, they was very kind to me when I came. They are still very kind. We can speak, you know, they treat me as a human being. In Brazil, you get treated like an animal.
I've been working here since the opening in 2010, and I've been working in other prisons before that also. It's not for the prison to judge or to punish, because the police catch the guy, goes to the court, and it gets a sentence perhaps, and then it comes to prison with that. We have to interact and be human. I think it's as simple as that. It really is, because we can create walls between us, but that doesn't help anything. We have to communicate, we have to interact.
Without approaching people with respect and dignity, it's impossible to sit down the next day and talk about his future, because he will not have any trust in you. So in order to, work well with reintegration and future planning, etc., there has to be, a foundation there of trust between the staff and the inmates.
I've visited a lot of prisons in the United States as well, and somehow I don't have the same kind of feeling of, relief of getting out of an impressive environment that I've experienced coming out of those prisons. Mm-hmm. I think that says something about how different the environment is here.
I think I have big opportunities here to prepare myself for the life after prison. I thought there is still hope. There is still opportunities, to get a good life after getting out. So, yeah.
Man, everybody was disciplined different when they was younger. Mm-hmm. But I feel that when you're disciplined at a young age, it just allows you to sit still, recenter yourself, and recoup and go back out there and not make that mistake again. But I feel like with the prison systems, they don't allow you to sit still and recoup, because there's always something happening every second that distracts you. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people here. Well, just any bad prison system that's anywhere around the world, you know what I'm saying? Because people cannot come out better. They come out with so much trauma, you know what I'm saying?
Even more.
You need to have a space where you can recenter, and I think they're all in great positions here in Norway to, this is Norway, right?
Yes.
Yeah, to, refocus themselves and focus on their future for real. But that's not everyone's opportunity.
Yeah, focus on changing so that they're not coming back.
Yeah.
And especially with how bad the systems are here, they are fighting battles that are almost even worse than being a free citizen.
Yeah, 100%.
And so they become institutionalized, even with the way they sleep, even with the way, their daily lives.
They're forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
They left in there for forever, how long that may be until someone come in and check on them. So it's so many different situations. Now I wonder how many repeated people go back to this type of prison.
They say it's very low.
Yeah, very, very low.
Very low.
And,
very low.
Okay, yeah.
So let us know what y'all think about it. All right. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request forms in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.